Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of Fish Lyfe Outdoors from Lake Ray Hubbard. Hey guys, like I mentioned, OZ'd up with Fish Lyfe Outdoors here. We're on Ray Hubbard today, but I want to talk to you a little bit about benefit tournament we've got coming up. You know, if you follow us on any kind of social media, or if you follow Your Lake Fort Guide, my brother from another mother, my partner in crime, old B-Law, you'll know that last year we started a military benefit tournament. Now, we did our due diligence. We looked at several different organizations, and they're all great organizations, okay? But the one that really hit home with us, especially my boy B-Law, is 22 Kill. 22 Kill empowers active, non-active military personnel, police, first responders, fire, EMT, all of it. Empowers them to live their life the right way to try to prevent suicide. Okay. Now, 22 Kill was started some years back. When the statistic came out that 22 veterans a day took their own life. That's absurd. That's a number that we have got to get our hands around that. We hit a home run when we partnered with 22 Kill. Let me tell you something. I have never met more passionate individuals than the folks at 22 Kill. I tell you what, a lot of people ask me, Z-Dub, what is 22 Kill? What do they do? Hey, y'all check out this video and decide for yourself.
I am a third-generation combat Marine, and I got hit in Iraq in '04. There's no medical explanation of why I survived. I was numb. That's how I reintegrated back into society till I got the first phone call that lost our first guy to his own hand, and it was around the same week that I had already planned my exit. That phone call from his dad changed everything for me.
What led to the beginning of 22 Kill was the 2012 study from the VA of 22 veterans a day that die by suicide. And a small group of Marines came together and said, we've got to make people aware of this. This is not okay. So they started the 22 push-up challenge to honor those that we lose every day. And when movie stars like The Rock began to do it, then it exploded.
The push-up challenge started as just that, an awareness campaign. There was no monetary gain. There was no agenda. We realized once the push-ups went viral that, okay, we're gonna have to, instead of being a conduit to other organizations that are doing work to help heal these men and women, we need to offer in-house services.
We have evidence-based counseling for the veteran or first responder or any of their family members.
When it comes to mental well-being, one-on-one therapy has the best outcome success measures.
We have our Forge program that is peer support, a place for connectedness. They do all things outdoors. Get
them around a nice fire. Well, by default, that walls come down. By default, they start to heal when their mouth starts to open. We like to refer to that as tactical therapy.
We have our wind therapy program. The goal is still connectedness with motorcycles. We have Watch, which is We Are the Children of Heroes. That program is for the children and families of fallen heroes. So all of our programs are integrated in a way that we try to meet them where they are and get them the help they need. I wish everyone could see how beautiful it is to see someone heal.
We've really put together this tribe here at 22 Kill that really loves all the way. It loves without boundaries and unconditionally, because ultimately our goal is just to go to less funerals.
I'm here
here with my boy Z-Dub at the offices of 22 Kill. And listen, if there's anything that we must do in this life, we must stop veteran suicide. We've also got a fishing tournament coming up in July where we're going to try to do everything we can to help stop veteran suicide. Today we're going to talk to the folks at 22 Kill and find out just exactly how we're going to do that. We're here in the office at 22 Kill in Dallas, Texas, and as you guys know, we have a big event coming up later this summer where we're going to have a fishing tournament, and we all love fishing. Everybody that's watching this channel is all about fishing. We love fishing, but I wanted to come here today because this fishing tournament is going to be about so much more than fishing. So today, I'm here with Mr. Blake and Jake, Shake and Bake, Blake and Jake, however you want to do it. We're here in the office at 22 Kill, and I want to let these guys kind of tell you what this organization is about because, guys, I can tell you, I looked through as many of them as I could. And being a veteran myself, this was the one I settled on because I feel like this is the one that helps where it's needed the most and they do the best job of it. I'm very, very proud and honored. Thank you very much for letting us work with you guys.
Yeah.
But if y'all could, just kind of tell us what 22 Kill is and what we're trying to raise money, where this money's going that we're going to raise through this tournament.
Okay. Yeah, Blake, why don't you kick it off specifically talking about Forge, which is one of our non-traditional therapy programs.
Right, so we developed back in the day to just bring awareness around the suicidal kind of epidemic that was happening. It was heavy, right? But later, once we gained a lot of traction, we started really thinking about how we're going to make an impact in the community. So we developed into a full-fledged mental health organization providing counseling services for veterans, first responders, and frontline medical workers and their families. However, not everybody's into just going ahead and saying, hey, I'd like to talk to somebody about my stuff. Right, it's part of our culture, right?
Right,
it's not a weakness.
For those that don't know, United States Marine Corps, United States Marine Corps, United States Marine Corps, right? So
there's enough of us to take over Dallas.
That's right, 100%. And it's very much ingrained in our culture and in our training that you kind of suck it up and deal with it, and you deal with the pain or whatever you're going through, physical or mental, to take care of your brothers.
Right.
You don't feel the pain yourself. You just move on. You keep stepping. Right. Like that's what we're built to do. The problem is when you get outside and you're in the real world, sometimes it's not applicable.
Yeah.
It doesn't apply anymore because you're not in the same world.
Right. So with that, that's why we have non-traditional type therapy. So the Forge program is our non-traditional program that is everything outdoors. Hiking, camping, fishing, helicopter hog hunt, air gun, things like that. Yeah. Because people get connected, and I mean just around a bonfire or conversations in a boat or in a deer blind. I mean, it just happens every year, all day, every day. But that stuff, those experiences and engagements are what's healing to us. So we want to make sure that these guys and individuals that have run towards a fight their whole life really have an access point to where they can experience these types of things. So we want to give them a venue to do that. So by teaming up with you, by teaming up with all of our staff and volunteers to try to make something like this happen, this is where the metal hits the meat, essentially. It gets them in the door. It gives them a venue to experience a true healing experience, in a sense. And that's something that we really want to kind of drive home, is because most people heal in different ways. We have a very, very diverse activity base based on the diverse population we serve, and it's by design. So by fishing and being on the water, I mean, you're learning skills that you can pass down generations to generations, and it gives you pride. It gives you joy to see that next generation teaching the next generation what you've taught them. So I'm very thankful for these types of tournaments and events because I think some people just might need to be reached in this type of way.
Absolutely. So, speaking of that, because it's all kind of one tribe, right?
Yes, it is.
So Jake, y'all got kind of a little bit of a change coming up. It's been 22 Kill. That started with the statistic of 22 veterans a day. Started with the 22 push-up challenge, all that good stuff. But we're kind of evolving over here at 22 Kill. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, and you know, it's just time. I mean, we have to. What we're gonna do is we're gonna actually be rolling out the name One Trap Foundation starting in the middle of the month next month. And the reason behind that is we've just done everything we could do with the name 22 Kill, and we've outgrown that moniker. You know, we serve so much outside the realm of veteran and military.
Well, originally when I heard of 22 Kill, because of the veteran suicide statistic, I think the branding of it originally was associated with veteran suicide prevention
100%.
and veteran mental health awareness,
100%.
and it's evolved into much more.
Right, and so for me, it was like,
That's right.
I got told by so many people, like, hey, you're never going to be able to do anything with the name. That's just too strong of a name. It's offensive. I heard that a lot. And I'm like, okay, well, hold my salad and watch this. Like,
Right, that's right.
because that's our mentality. It's like,
Absolutely.
okay, tell me I can't do it.
Okay, yeah,
It's happening.
All you're doing is feeding my ego.
right.
And so for years, I would tell the board at the end of every board meeting, Jake, where are we on the name? It's not changing. Any other questions? That's just the way I was for a long time. Because it was a pride and ego thing.
Yeah.
Because for me, you know, I'm remembering hugging these widows and these children
Absolutely.
at these funerals, and all I can say is, I promise I will try harder. We will do more.
Right.
That's all I can tell them. What else can you tell them?
Yeah, that's.
And so I finally got a call about an officer in the DFW Metroplex that died by suicide while he was working his beat on the phone with his wife. And he didn't come to us, and he knew about us, but he didn't come to us because he's non-vet. Not realizing that we serve first responders and law enforcement officers already. And I got this phone call, and I was like, this father and this husband died by suicide on the phone with his wife, and I was like, it's time. It's pride and ego aside, it's time to evolve. We have to evolve with the mental and emotional wellness arena. If we're going to continue to do what we say we do and do it to the best of our ability and help as many as we can, well outside Texas, well out all over the world, it's time to evolve. And that's why we're going to evolve into One Trap Foundation, meaning the human trap.
Yes.
22 Kill's not going anywhere. It'll fall under the One Trap Foundation umbrella as the mental, as the awareness and education piece, because that's our roots. We can't get rid of our roots either.
Right.
You know, that's what got us where we are, and we've done everything we can do with that. And so it's time for us to evolve, go to the next level, bigger, stronger, faster. Because what that's going to result in is helping a hell of a lot more souls. But we're dealing with the human soul on a daily basis. And this is a 24/7 gig. This is not a 9-to-5 thing.
Right.
That's right.
This is an all-day, everyday thing. And this job is not for the faint of heart. Because one thing that I get inspiration from as the CEO of this entity is that I get to watch guys like Blake and all of our other employees welcome anyone who walks in these doors with open arms and love them all the way, no matter what, knowing you're going to lose some of them, and they love them all the way anyway. That's a prime example of what courage looks like.
Yeah.
That's how we change the world.
Man, that is some powerful stuff right there. I'm telling you, get involved, make a difference. Come out and fish the Fish Lyfe Forever Grateful benefit tournament benefiting 22 Kill. But anyway, back to today. Like I said, we're on Ray Hubbard today. We're gonna hit some rocks. We're gonna hit the river. We're gonna do a little bit of it all. So weather conditions. We had a little cool front, not a cold front, little cool front blow in day before yesterday. Yesterday we had winds out of the northeast. Today they're more out of the east-northeast, okay? I mean, so instead of blowing from here, it's blowing from here. You know, that's the difference. Water temperatures are in the low 70s. Air temperature right now is about 65 degrees. Should get up to about 72 today. I'm not sure we'll stay out here all day, but water's dirty. We've had a lot of rain in North Texas, you know, the last 3 or 4 weeks, and every lake is just, you know, stained and muddy. So that's the conditions we got today. So let's go see if we can't rip a few lips, put a few in the boat for you. Damn it. Yeah, it wasn't bad, I don't think. That is fish? I can't tell, I don't know. About that right there, son. Bag of frog. Ray Hubbard. It's a nice fish. Nice little Hubbard chunk. Not too bad right here at the mouth of the river. All right, now look, you guys have known all the rain we've had here in Texas over the last 3 weeks. Well, I prefer to be up in the river, flipping bushes, skipping wacky worms under trees to the bank, but they got there's a sister lake to Ray Hubbard just north called Lake Lavon. Also part of the combo package, Fish Lyfe package, Hubbard Lavon. Well, Lavon's real high because of all the rain, so they've got the gates wide open on Lavon, trying to let water out of it, and it comes into this river and another river on the other side of, on the other fork of Ray Hubbard. So up in the river right now is kind of blowed out. So the fish should be, and I've caught 2 in the last 10 minutes, out here at the mouth, you know, to where the flow's not quite as strong. So 2 fish, 10 minutes, 1 on a frog, 1 on a chatterbait. Let's keep slinging. Spit it right at the boat. Spit it right at the boat, y'all. But that's all right, I ain't mad at it. I got the good out of him. I just wish I had him to show y'all, but no big deal. Let me show you what we got, okay? That's the river. You can see the river kind of goes up in there and turns back this way. All that flow coming out of Lavon is flowing out. So you've got these grass edges, these little grass islands everywhere, you know, coming out here on the mouth of the river. And the bass can just get up in that grass and just kind of wait for an ambush and wait for something to actually get pushed out by the current. So that's why they're here. All right, hey guys, quick recap of today's video. Not a whole lot of fishing, but that's not what today's video was about. Today was about getting the word out there about the Forever Grateful tournament coming up in July, as well as doing a spotlight on 22 Kill. And hopefully you saw it within that video why we chose to partner with those guys, and you know, and what they're doing. It's amazing, you know, to be involved with a group of people that are that passionate about what they do. It is truly an inspiration to me. You know, you heard Jake talk about what's an inspiration to him. Well, they're an inspiration to me and Cody, and Billy. I mean, you know, we all feed off of the energy level that they show in doing what they do. And it's just amazing being involved with an organization like that. So again, Forever Grateful, 22 Kill benefit tournament coming up at Lake Fork on July 2nd through the 4th. Now, July 2nd will be registration Friday night. And that will also include a seminar by your Lake Fork guide, Billy Lawson, maybe a little bit of yours truly. Who knows who else will be in attendance? So I encourage you to make that. Saturday will be the open team tournament. Sunday will be the kind of bragging rights tournament. You can bid on your fishing partners. We'll have an auction and everything after the weigh-in on Saturday. Now, we've got some awesome auction items already. We've got a couple of thermal hog hunts to auction off. We've got, you know, $1,500 worth of Milwaukee tools we're going to auction off. We've got a 2-night stay at a house on Lake Athens for a Friday and Saturday night. And Saturday, that will include a guide trip by none other than yours truly, Z-Dub with Fish Lyfe Outdoors. A bunch of other great stuff, some coolers, some metal art. We're just, it's going to be a big time. So please get out. If you can't fish the tournament, you can still donate. We do have online registration available at fishlyfe.net. If you click on the register for the tournament link, you don't have to register for the tournament. You can actually click on a link down below where you can donate directly to 22 Kill. So help us, help them, help these veterans, first responders who are in need, because that's what it's all about. Hey, appreciate you guys watching this episode today. Man, I can't wait to see all you guys out there weekend of July 4th. And hey, let's do it up right. Let's do it up Fish Lyfe Outdoors style. When you about that life, get out and live it.